I'm Emma, Environmental Specialist at Ecochain, and I'm going to explain how to model transport in Mobius. This is a very important topic because you will often encounter transport in the life cycle of your product, for example from the raw materials that are coming to your own production facility, or for example for waste treatment. So there's a lot of transport in life cycles usually. It's important to know how to model this. As an example, I'm going to use the t-shirt demo, and you also have the t-shirt demo because you get it when you make a new Mobius account. So if you want, you can try out what I did in this video in your own t-shirt demo. In this video, we're going to focus on the modeling of the transport. So how do you calculate the numbers that you need to put in? How do you add transport to your product or life cycle? In the next video, we will also be talking about transportation references and some tips and tricks on how to find the right transportation reference. So if you're more interested in the transportation references, then you could watch that video. We're going to add some transport for a product that was previously already modeled in the t-shirt demo, which is the t-shirt cotton black. I'm going to open this product, and you see there are already a few main components added to this product. So there's some cotton fabric black in there. We can just collapse this. There's some electricity in there, and there's some waste fabric in there. In this case, let's say that we're buying in the cotton fabric black from an external supplier, and then it's transported to our own production location. But currently the transport is not in there, so we see a lot of different things like cotton fabric and electricity, natural gas, wastewater or water, but there's no transport yet. How we're going to add some transport is by adding a new sub item. In this case, I already added an object to my workspace which is called truck transport. I'm going to select this, and what you see now is a special unit. So you see ton kilometers in the unit, or TKM. What a ton kilometer is the standard unit of transport in the EcoEvent database. So all the transport references are expressed in ton kilometers. What the database did is they developed a certain number of standard transportation references based on, for example, truck sizes or even transportation methods like sea transport or air transport. They express these all in this standard unit of ton kilometers, and then the assumption is that your goods are transported in some kind of average transportation mode, and we will talk about this more in the reference video about transportation references. Back to the ton kilometer. What number should I put in now? That's a very important question. Well, how do you calculate this number? Let me just get an Excel for that. Here I made some kind of Excel where we can calculate what number to put in. Essentially, 1 ton kilometer is 1 ton times 1 kilometer. So you have to multiply the weight in tons with the transportation distance. For example, we're now transporting 1.2 square meter of cotton fabric black because that's what's going into one t-shirt. And let's say that I know that this cotton fabric black weighs about 0.8 kilograms for this quantity. Then I know that 0.8 kilograms of this material is transported. That divided by 1,000, because we have to express it in tons, is 0.0008 tons. Okay, that's the first component of our ton kilometer. And then the second one is the transportation distance in kilometers. Say that I know that it's transported for 260 kilometers, like this. Then to get the right amount of ton kilometers, I need to multiply the weight in tons with the transportation distance, and I obtain this number. So this is how you calculate ton kilometers. Let me put that into Mobius again. And now we have added the right amount of ton kilometers to our material. So this is how to model transport in Mobius, and in the next video I will help you select the right reference for your transport. Thank you for watching this video, and good luck with modeling your own transport.